Good afternoon. It's July the 7th, 2017. Time to recap our trading in today's markets and take a look at the Globex session Sunday night. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations, unlike an actual performance record. Simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, we had very, very strong news in the E-mini today. Our first sell was 12 to 15. And stopped at 17. We stayed there for a very, very long period of time. Definitely a P, and the trades were from the long side, the ones that produce money. Our second sell was 18 to 20. 25 stopped the market. So had very, very strong news, negated our call. We talked about it often down here that the trade was from the long side. We were trading the long side, and that's the way it turned out. So the economy, not on every piece of news, is showing strength, and people going back to work is the most important economic statistic there is, and growth factor, because if people work, then they can spend money, and increases tax revenues. It decreases welfare transfer payments. A lot of things go with people going back to work that are on the positive side, so that is a good thing. Higher low, higher high, find a place to buy it. And we have a double distribution up. So Pat will be covering the markets for us. There is no news on Monday. Labor market conditions index, no one will pay any attention to it. So 24.26 sell 1, 29.31 sell 2. On the buy side, 15 to 17 buy 1, 10 to 12 buy 2. And we'll see how that plays. Looking at the note and the bond, the note first. Every central bank in the world has said they're raising interest rates sooner rather than later. Treasuries are selling. There's no way to get around that. So F1 favors the sell side. F2 is definitely a B. So we're at 28. 31's the top of value. We got the mode right here. Sell 29 to 01. 3 to 7. Sell 2. On the buy side, 21.25. And then 13 to 17 buy 2. We had good day trading today. A lot of our levels were hit. We really know the treasuries backwards and forwards. So they're very, very reliable markets. They honor support and resistance. And if you're not involved with the bond, 31.25 a tick is pretty hard to beat. First resistance is going to be 24 to 28, number 1. Sell 31 to 03, sell 1. 7 to 11, sell 2. I do believe the market's in a sell mode. 16 to 20 is number 1. Buy 9 to 13. And 1 to 5. Pat will update these numbers for you Monday morning, I think. Pat's very conversant in the bond and the E-mini and getting so in crude. think gold's going for stops below 1200. Definitely lower. F1 is lower. Sell it. F2 is lower. So 10 to 12 was support. Now it is resistance. We're at 10 right now. Last rotate up was 14, so 13 to 15, sell 1. 19 to 21, sell 2. 5 to 7, buy 1. The buck to 02, buy 2. Crude oil. Okay, even when you're wrong on your overall assessment, if you've got trade location, you can still make a little bit of money. Ultimately, you got to get the direction of the market right. But we demonstrate that. I think we've only had, in the last 3 or 4 weeks, 2 losers out of all the trades we've put in on crude. We had a couple of scratches. We've had 4 trades for nickel. Out of those 4 trades, 2 of them could have been worth a dime. The other 2 were worth a nickel. Today we had a nickel trade, so that would be our 3rd nickel trade. Excuse me, our 5th. Lower high, lower low. Find a place to sell crude. It is that easy. It is that simple. And so we had a 43.75, 44 buy this morning, so we'll leave it. 43, 44, buy 1. Produced a nice trade. On the sell side, 44.50 to 75, sell 1. And 45, 45 and a quarter, sell 2. A ceasefire is going in Syria this Sunday. And 43 and a quarter, 43.50 buy 2. Russia can't afford the war they've gotten themselves into. It was supposed to be quick. They were going to come in and show the world, and then their military equipment, their carrier, their cruisers, all of them start bleeding or leaking or breaking down. So Russia would be glad to get out of this thing now with saving a little face. Our government last week told Russia that Bashar al-Assad was their call. They didn't care who led Syria. And that's a huge step. And we're going back to the our dictator school of diplomacy. Higher low, higher high for the euro. I still think we're going to have trouble at 115 even. I still think we can make 115 even. Would like to sell failure to hold 115 even. So 75, sell 1. 90 to the buck, sell 2. The buy side, 14.25. 114 even. Okay, I'll be gone through Tuesday. United Airlines willing. You never know with those guys, in my experience. I'll see you bright and early Wednesday morning. Pat has us covered, and it's going to be fun seeing the new little grandson. That's a first, my first one, so we're going to have fun doing that. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Later.